Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. And today we're gonna be focusing on other things. Right, straight from the bat, I have no idea. Control G, let's see what it is. Oh, couple of things, guys. First of all, I do this for, I don't know, for for the millions I'm raking in for money. For $30 a month that YouTube is paying me every 3 months. Right, so I do this for myself, and of course, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. I'm not the stupidest guy ever. I'm not gonna sell myself short or oversell myself, but when I repeat some things here, like, you have to bear in mind that there are people watching these series that they only started. There's 188, probably this one is, and if somebody's joining in, I would like to share some kind of knowledge. If you don't like it, you know, there's always buttons for that as well. 2 of them, actually. So anyway, if I repeat myself with something, it's also, first of all, I was taught, at least, I don't know about you guys, that something like, it goes the saying, like, repetition is mother of all knowledge, or something like that. And I think repeating yourself, and especially if somebody else is watching these series, they can learn something from this, you know, me repeating myself and this kind of stuff. So I will be repeating myself in the future. In the next series, I will repeat how to set up farms. I will repeat how to do how to double cover or create redundancy of electricity. I will repeat how to build highways. I will repeat a lot of stuff. It's educational for me too, you know. Repetition is it the mother of all knowledge? I don't know. You probably, every one of your countries have similar sayings. That's what I found out when I started hanging out with different people and saying, hey, we have that too. No, right, okay, so we have similar histories. I think most of those sayings, even most of the dishes in the world, are more or less, well, can be invented somewhere. So I don't really take to heart if somebody invented a certain dish, except Alaska. Alaska invented smoked salmon. Soviet Alaska, that is. Invented smoked salmon, and that's it. Funny thing about, I'm going to talk a lot about I'm going to try to talk more about some personal knowledge and maybe even stuff that I learned, well, in everyday life. For example, do you know that it's illegal in most of the world to hunt for salmon? As far as I know, there's either really short periods when you can hunt salmon in the world, for like a month or so when there's no spawning season or something like that, and there's only one place in the world, and that would be Alaska, that salmon is being regularly hunted. But it's also good. I love wild Alaskan salmon. We can get it in Europe as well, everywhere, and it's actually quite affordable. Wild one is cheaper than frozen. Wild one is cheaper than even chemically grown Norwegian one. So salmon is quite interesting animal, at least, you know, what I found out. Okay, so we have a farm over here. It's October. Of course, we're not going to be ready for this. I will. Ooh. What is that buzzing? Oh, haha, bush pilots. I will be upgrading rest of the farm here, hopefully before the end of the year. So let's see what we can do. So this would be 1 and 2. This would be 2 roads that can be constructed straight away from this side, and you can see that we have access to this area here. So we can construct 1, 2, and 3 roads on this side, and then we will have that's 1, 2, 3, that's 5 constructions, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, and that would be it. This is everything that we're gonna need. So we have 2 stages of road construction for this farm to operate. I will just make sure that all of this is assigned. I will just check the nuclear road. Yeah, go Johnny, go. You can see that already this is all assigned. I'm not gonna even click on it. It's nuclear road is gonna be in charge of this. Okay, let's see how many pages of new messages we got here. So let's go. Stopped production. Let's see. Power plant, I would say people. Oh, it's not people. Electricity problem. Let's check that. Heating problem. Okay, let's check this. What's with this? Electricity, you have it. Probably that was an older message. Yeah, this is what makes me, you know, sleep easy at night, you know, lying to myself. Traffic jam, that would be gravel production. We have heating problem over here. Sure. Why? We are heating here, right? But it doesn't have... Ah, right. Okay, let's address this as well. Heating problem here, demolish. Heating problem, so... That's the... Okay, sure. All of this is fire related, that's fine. And then we have electricity problem, demolish this one. And this is the last thing we're gonna check before I continue ranting on. Okay, second thing, I think we should have understood by now, no, I shouldn't even assume this. We should have understood, I will still phrase it like, whoa, Steph's Tower. Whoa. Okay, it's, okay, right. I thought it was finished. Oh, wow. Okay, that would be some undertaking. You can see that we have another access to this building, so I will remove this mud footpath here and create nice park around Steph's building. Okay, so what's the crack here? That's the Irish term for what's the, well, crack. Sure, what's happening? There we go. Something like this, and this can be constructed whenever, no rush. Maybe some benches? Why the hell not? I don't know. Bench under a tree. Steph, would we like something like this? Let's go and try to build... is that under monuments or under attractions? I think it would be under attractions. Campfire hut. No. Campfire in city center? Absolutely not. Picnic spot. There we go. Still picnic, but barbecue picnic? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you one thing that definitely people around, I don't. It's not so secluded here. I will still make one of these bad boys, but I still don't think this is secluded enough. It's not really a park. It should be a little bit better. But one thing I would like to discuss is 1 second. One thing I would like to discuss in this episode is when the game ends. We haven't talked about that a lot. Well, first of all, this game officially, as far as I know, and nobody told me differently, doesn't end. This game doesn't end. Period. So that's it. You can play the game forever. This is YouTube wannabe channel, so it's not really a YouTube channel, so it's a YouTube wannabe channel, and we decide when this, well, we can play forever, but unfortunately I don't think I will have patience for this, and I'm pretty sure that some of you guys will just give up on the channel and give up on this, but which doesn't really matter that much. It's actually, you know, I'm interested in making myself happy first. So in order to make myself happy, I was thinking of oh, I'm pretty sure this is connected to him. Okay, so we need only one heating for this, for these guys over here. So let's put it just here. So we're gonna have heating for the fire station here, and just to keep it nice and tidy, I'm gonna be overhead small. I know it's small. I intentionally made it small. I think purpose-built stuff, and I think Mr. You guys in comments will agree that we should go for small one because it's purpose built. 1, 2, too high is enough, and we're gonna put it right next to the airport. Planes love overhead stuff. Footpath, that's fine. Next to a footpath. I remember when I was a kid, freezing mornings in winter, and my parents taking me, I don't know, it's to their work in the sugar refinery, and they had these small overhead pipes to the local neighborhood and local buildings that are adjacent to the sugar refinery. They were heating them during the winter, during the campaign season of the sugar refining. Anyway, so it just brings back memories, these overhead pipelines. Right, so what I wanted to say about ending of the game, so yeah, we decide when the game ends. By we, I mean I. So I decide when the game ends, and yes, I think if I decided that we are rich, we are okay. I know some of you guys are still watching without commenting, and I know I'm not gonna name names, but you guys open my eyes to a lot of things. For example, you open my eyes to no country in the world that exists today is self-sufficient. I think. That's correct. Everybody imports something. Nobody produces everything that they need. They always import stuff because they're better, cheaper, or it's just convenient to import it rather than to build your own. Usually, it's because countries are too small. They don't have the population, or they cannot manage these big industries. How the world works: you create surplus. Well, oil monarchy of Soviet Alaska creates surplus of oil, and we are importing rest of the stuff. So if we don't, I'm not saying that we don't, but if we don't plan to build a car factory and plane factory and helicopter factory and all these factories, we don't have to do that. Game will end while it ends. If this game ends with us having 200 million rubles, we're rich. If this game ends that we don't have, that we buy every freaking blueprint in this game, we might be poor. But this series will last for 400 episodes, especially because, me. Because I'm slow to understand some stuff, which Mr. JP likes to point out in the comment section, so we are all happy about this. Right, so as far as I understand it now, we are rich. I don't have to buy every blueprint in the game. Also, every blueprint doesn't have to be bought, especially if you start your ship building later in the age when you have actually better suited ships, bigger ships that you can buy blueprints for. You don't need to buy old blueprints, Just because you're slow doesn't mean you need to spend money on stuff that you don't need. I need to tell myself that in real life, but anyway, right. So, I think currently we're rich. I will consider ourselves rich, and I will continue doing what I'm doing at the moment. I will plan for the car factory. Doesn't matter how long these episodes last. Either this is the last episode, which I'm pretty sure it's not, or it's gonna be one of the or we're gonna have over 200 episodes. It doesn't really matter. Sorry about that, needed to check something out. Right, the volume level should be fine now. Right. Couple of things, like I said, I would like to change around Stasovo Markusovo in the future. Maybe I'm not gonna even touch this, but what I would change here, for example, I don't like these tight buildings over here, like this thing in between the buildings. I don't like it. It needs, because it's not one long building, I should have built it a little bit more spaced out, potentially replacing these two bigger buildings with these smaller ones just to have some space in between. Let's face it, there are windows on the side of these buildings, and let's face it that these two buildings don't enjoy the fresh air as much as they would. Anyway, I like these little details that I would like to work on. Also, lower rises in the areas that are like when we can build lower rises, I would like to build them. For example, I would demolish all this building in Markusovo over here and replace them with the same buildings, just the shorter ones, and well, maybe even double up, maybe even more than double up on this, just to spread it out a little bit. I don't know what's the point. I think I have a feeling that like discussed with Steph in the comment section, it's something that I think it's natural. Maybe it's not. I mean, usually these high-rise buildings, you build them where you kind of need them. But let's face it, some of the cities in the world, I will name names, but maybe they're bad examples. Maybe they're not. But let's say, for example, Dubai, and let's put in spot some Middle Eastern countries that have a lot of money and they can build whatever they want, and they choose to build something too big. It's not necessary. It's absolutely not necessary. This is wheelie measuring contest or whatever contest rather than anything else, and I'm not sure that they should participate in that. You should be a bigger person and just create something better for your country and your people, I'm not saying that you cannot be on the world map as, the best thing in the world, but I watched a really nice documentary. For example, this is one example. It's not only this country, but there's many of them that can use the same example, including Russia, today's Russia. But let's go with Dubai because it's the example that I watched. So Dubai has these piles of steel and concrete, and they don't belong there. That's not Middle Eastern stuff. If they used all the money they got and created the this is pun intended, Middle Eastern Mecca. If they created a tourist Mecca of the Middle East with all these domes and mosques, and you know, in the video that I watched is like, you know, some scenes from, you know, video games that don't exist in the real world, you know, that with a lot of Middle Eastern artistry and this kind of stuff, it would be better. It would be experiencing, you know, local culture and everything else, rather than measure your whatever with you know, steel and concrete constructions that are just, you know, let's build bigger, you know, don't make something livable, just make it bigger. By saying this, I mean, like, there's one simple solution, or one simple example I'm gonna give you with Burj Khalifa, and I know it's not that simple, but it kind of is. Burj Khalifa doesn't have sewer system. There's columns and columns of poop trucks waiting in front every morning to empty, because it doesn't have adequate connection to the infrastructure. So the biggest building in the world, tallest building in the world, doesn't have sewer. It's Middle Ages, it's Dark Ages. It's like, it shouldn't be like that. Of course, it's a little bit more complicated, this, because it's not like it doesn't have it. It really doesn't have it, but the Dubai sewage system wouldn't be able to handle it. Now they are upgrading the sewage system because the Willie Johnson measuring contest was the more important than actually building something that makes any sense, like tall building and stuff. So anyway, I think I ranted enough here, so whoever wanted to continue watching this video, me develop stuff, now we can start. Anyway, continuing on. So we're gonna continue building St. Thomasburg here. I will assign some of the buildings to construction. You can see that a lot of roads have been finished to a lot of buildings that we can construct. You can see that university is being finished as well. In the meantime, probably we're gonna get some of these roads done. This one should be nuclear path. It already is. What about you, boy? You're also good to go. Nuclear road, nuclear path, nuclear road, nuclear path. There's no vehicles coming in here. Here we go. We have vehicles coming in here. So obviously this is the first thing they need. Okay, there's a lot of buses. Right, so did we create shops here? I think we did. We have a couple of Rusalkas over here. We have a big shop here. This is Sesam, or I think that's the biggest one. It's not Sesam, it's the other one. So we have a couple of buildings. Residential ones I will skip, because we don't want people coming in here, because it's not ready to be lived. So we need to finish some of these. Well, that's it. All jokes aside, there's still the bus station. 3 excavators, 1 and 2. That's 6. Probably should spread the love around a bit. There's some excavators missing here. No, you know what? I'll remove this one. I'll remove this one from nuclear 1. You're gonna go for nuclear 2, just in case, you know, they will have more trucks to deliver all the rest of the stuff that they need. You know, gravel, concrete. Actually, it's not really much required. But anyway, I'm happy to go like this. Right, university is almost done. Actually, it's dropping like a stone. I mean, like, it's gonna be done any second now. That's really nice to see. I'm really happy for this. Second thing would be the farm extension over here, and it's going nicely. It still has 3 different stages. That would be gravel, asphalt, and rolling. So I'm gonna... Ooh, look at this. Looks cute. Looks cute. Yeah, this is gonna look cute. I probably should consider more farming areas around here, but I'm gonna leave it for now. I think it looks like a, not really even a dead end, but it looks like it doesn't have a lot of space for a big farm, but that's not the point. Having any farming areas, I think this would be, maybe. I'm not sure if I want to... Oh, let's check this. We did upgrade this one. Okay, perfect. Do we have the mud connection over here? We indeed we do. Is that the one that we need? No, let's finish this one first. So yeah, whatever I do here, they're gonna put the lamps wherever they want. So let's finish this road first. That would be capital footpath. Wow, okay, it's all the way down. We have a lot of construction offices. Capital Footpath can finish this stretch of the road, and then as soon as they're done, I'm gonna upgrade it. Oh, Jesus. Look at the lighting system here. It's absolutely horrendous. I will do my best. We need to upgrade this to lit road, and then it's gonna be nice. We have 2 lanes going in each, yeah, 2 lanes going in each direction, so I can close 1 lane and still leave it, you know, bi-directional. What can I do while this is being upgraded? Ooh, do I really want to damage this in this manner? By the way, how you place it in the beginning, this is how it's gonna be. So let's place it in this direction, and let's build this one. Do we need access to this road? Why the hell not? We have access to this. This is gonna require nuclear footpath. Actually, nuclear footpath has too much to do. Capital footpath. I think they have a little bit more capacity. Okay, let them finish this one. These are the last stretches of the highway, well, of the new highway that we're gonna leave connected as well. And then we have upgrade of the 2nd lane to lit road, so we have lights, and that's gonna be it. How are we standing with the capital city? We finally have this road finished here, and this road doesn't really have to be connected to the rest of the system over here. Oh wow. Oh, they built everything here. Well, they built a lot. Okay, that's the tourism thing. We're gonna focus on that some other time. We need to expand population, because this is something I will definitely do in this episode. In this episode, I will have the Babushkino have 20,000 people. Currently, it's 9,500 plus this building is gonna be. It's gonna be a lot. Let's face it, it's gonna be a lot. So a lot of people are going to move into this building. I think it's 500-600 plus families and stuff. That's going to be at least over 1,000 people, definitely. So I'm going to go and build a couple of residential buildings. I'm pretty happy with inner circle, greater good, with inner circle of the city, and I'm pretty sure that we're missing some things. So I'm going to go and focus on those. What's with this? This one needs capital 1 because it needs a little bit of concrete. That's fine. Anything else needs to be built here? Not really. Right, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna need... Oh, interesting, I didn't build a... Why is this helicopter here? Wow, okay, that's a news. I would like to see the coverage of this. There's a helicopter from Nizhny Weltir came here to take somebody away. And I was like, oh yeah, we forgot to put a helicopter landing pad in the capital city. But that's fine. We don't... Well, first of all, we will probably have more hospitals, and why the hell not? I can build a hospital here with a landing pad next to it. That would be a nice touch as well. Excuse me. Right, coffee time for me. I needed to wet my whistle. There we go. Continuing on. I can always build another... Well, I will need to build more hospitals, definitely, in the capital city area, so it's just a matter of time. I forgot to check the unemployment here. It's 700, that's fine. Are we having production over here? No, there's no workers here, that's fine. I'm okay. I don't know if I'm okay with this. I will have to check if I'm okay with this. Right, is this done? This is done. Is this done? It will be done. Rubles, go with these bad boys. I can do this. I can do this manually. So you need to go here, here, and here. So you're gonna be load, load, and unload. I think that's easy. Right. So we need a distribution office that we constructed over here. So let's see what we need to supply here. What do you need? Open storage. I think it's only steel. So this is open storage, only steel. Greater good. Come on. Come on. There we go. 100% steel. And then we have here locomotives. Fabrics. Okay, limit amounts. Let's go with crops, 0. Ah, crap. Oh, crop. Chemicals, 0. Fabric, a lot. Alcohol, 0. Food, 0. Clothes, 0. Electrical components, we need those. Mechanical component, we do need those too. Plastics too. Okay, so we have 5 things here. Do I keep it in equal amounts? 200 tons of each. That's gonna be a huge hit on our production. So, yeah. Maybe I should do something like this. This is hundreds of tons. How much do you need for, let's say, one locomotive? Do we have anything? No. Okay, let's go with the blueprint. So what do we need? We're a simple country. We can go for something speed. Of course, I'm pretty sure that I want electric locomotives and speed. 160 kilometers per hour. Perfect. They are not being used for a while. What's the power of them? 5,100. 5,100. 6,100. There we go. This is something I would like to do. Have. What about this? Okay, this one looks cool. So blueprint for this one. This can be the staple locomotive of our future of our country. And there we go. Is there really a need for me to buy every single one of these locomotives, or is one enough? I mean, like, it's not built for purpose, but if we are trying to set some kind of sustainability, copy paste, that makes perfect sense, because it's, you know, cheaper to produce one. I don't have to buy others. Okay, glad that we have this cleared. Now you can see here straight away that this is what I was trying to check, is the amounts of materials we're going to need for each locomotive. This is really good to know, and this is what we're going to do now. So we have 30 tons of mechanical components. That would be 17 tons of electrical components, 7 tons of plastics, and almost nothing in fabric. So this tells me one thing, that the fabrics is going to be nothing. It's going to be like really low. Mechanical components are going to be a big one, and then we can lower the electrical components to half of mechanical components. It can go like this, and then we're going to go for electrical components, electronics. Okay, this one doesn't require electronics at all. Well, I made a mistake. This is mechanical components. You need 1, 2. Let's go for 20%, and then plastics will be only 7. That would be 1/5 of. That can go to, let's say, 7%. Electronics looks like it's going to be one of those low ones, in low digits. 4. That's fine. And then I probably should have, maybe not. Fabric. Let's go for 5%. 5% of this, 5% of this, 17 tons of all of that would be perfectly fine. I don't even know why we're using this much electronics, because this one doesn't require it. Okay, so that's it. Stores are set. So we're gonna need crap load of steel. That means we're gonna need a lot of steel. Half of everything is gonna be steel, and then the rest of it, it's half covered hulls, and half is gonna be normal trucks. So covered hulls, first we're gonna go for first we're gonna set this up. So you're gonna be loading where? Capital city area? Why the hell not? It has the best infrastructure for loading, unloading. Babushkino. Why am I calling it capital city area? So your only thing is gonna be going there and unloading here. That's it. Perfect. So we need vehicles. We're gonna have open hull trucks. It's not long drive, but it's still a drive. So let's see total capacity. Do we have something tasteful? Again, these Maz trucks is something that I would like to build. Yeah, have. And probably, no, the capacities are still a little bit larger than I would like. But anyway, I think the best trucks I can use here, I'm gonna go with Kaz ones. I know that we can use Romanian ones, and they are a little bit out of age. So I will go with these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe I should have gone for less, but fine. And then the covered hulls, we don't need that many. You're gonna load steel, unload steel. I will have to set the yeah, when I put the trucks. And then we're gonna have to have covered hulls. Covered hulls will be the same as no. I'm gonna use smaller ones. Again, something that is age appropriate. That's gonna be a little bit harder because we are way KMZs. Here we go. I like those. LZs, they're a little bit out of age. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to go with these. Let's go with KMZs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way, all in. And you're gonna be loading pause. You're gonna be, oh, they're already set. This one, fabrics. This one's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing one. Who am missing? Plastics. There we go. Mr. 18 AM. Plastics. And then you need to unload plastic, mechanical, electrical, electronics, and fabrics, right? Am I missing something? No, it looks like this is it. I'll see if I'm missing something. So that's it. We have everything set up here. We have this one set for production. Should we start? Why the hell not? I think we should start. I can start with well, full capacity. It's 500 people. We're gonna need 1,500 people transported here. There's no way in hell our buses can do that. I mean, like, there's a lot of workers here. 100. I don't know actually. Maybe they can do it. But anyway, I'll let them do the voodoo that they do so well, and let them finish everything that they're doing. My only worry here is what's wrong with this one. Why is this not assigned to any railroad construction office? Do you still don't have bricks? They still don't have bricks. You have capacity problem? They have a capacity problem again. I think, like I previously said, this is a problem. This truck over here is a problem. It's delivering too much steel, and I think I'm gonna repeat myself because some of you like me repeating myself, but I will say this one more time. What happened here, we have 121% of capacity of this storage. Why is that? Because trains load the maximum amount of materials they will need for construction, even more than they actually need for construction of this, and they just load up. What happens then? They finish construction. In the meantime, the materials are delivered. Actually, I'm not even sure that this truck is at fault here, because the prefab panels are also overfilled. So that means when the truck is away, they actually don't manage to refill everything here. They don't manage to refill. So yeah, no, storage facility assigned to the railroad construction office is a must. Doesn't really matter what kind of storage it is. Doesn't matter what kind of railroad construction office it is. You have to have a storage adjacent to it, because it's not gonna function properly. That goes for vanilla as well as anything else. So gravel storage and the material storage will have to be assigned to this. Well, connected to this. Okay, what other things we have? We started talking about fabrics and plastics and this kind of stuff, so let's go, and I'm gonna stop singing the things I say. Oh, right. One other thing I wanted to tell you guys why. We discussed also storing materials in, like chemicals, without purpose into your storage facilities. Yeah, it doesn't make a lot of sense to do so now, for example, but then it happens that you build a factory that requires some of those materials. You know, for example, here we need plastics that we usually didn't need here, so we either have to set up the plastic distribution that is going to deliver plastics here, or we have to set it up, period. So what the alternative is actually to store a little bit of everything. I still don't agree with this. This is what I used to do before, and I don't agree with this. I think you should probably make purpose build lines. For example, for this, maybe for steel or some other materials, this would be okay, but for majority of our materials that we're going to be using here, I think, well, yeah, probably I should build a direct line from the factory rather than local. If it's not being used en masse, like for example steel or electrical components in this logistics center, I should probably create a direct line from, let's say, plastics factory or mechanical component factory to supply directly to the, as before mentioned, factory. What's the benefit of this? It's that you're using less materials. You have more space for your local storage. Oh, Jesus. Luckily, we have enough materials here. But look, this one is experiencing the same issues with storage. 133% storage, the same as that one. Luckily for us, we have everything we need to continue construction. Actually, wait, what the hell? No, there's no what the hell, it's actually what's happening. You see what we overfilled, which materials, that would be steel, prefab panels and bricks. These are the materials we used for construction of the railroad, and they are overfilling it all the time. I have no idea what's the deal with the gravel, because this looks like it should be a little bit fuller, but I'm not sure if they consider these 300 tons of gravel under this. Probably they shouldn't, but also this should have more capacity. Why do you have so little gravel capacity? Let's see. You should be delivering gravel to a 90%, and they're not. For some reason they stopped at, I don't know, 60-70%, and they're not doing anything anymore. Right. That's it. I have nothing to add. I am speechless. Many of you will love to hear that. No, I'm not speechless, of course. Of course. Yeah, we need to finish the petrol station here. I need to supply... How am I supposed to supply these petrol stations with fuel? Well, I know how to supply it with fuel, but the problem is going to be how do I... trucks, whoever deliver fuel here, they will have to go back all around to get to wherever they're delivering fuel from. Yeah, that's how the cookie crumbles. Oh, do they have the... No, I don't think fuel stations have tanks. Do any gas stations have tanks? That would be interesting. That would be a good solution to a problem that never existed before. That I just, stopped doing this. Started doing this. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Let them finish the roads. I can see that there's only 3 construction sites happening here. That's fine. Of course, I forgot to check if they are too short. That's fine. You can go and deal with this. They're still pouring asphalt here, but the most important part is that they constructed this road here. So we can continue constructing 1 and 2 additional roads. Just check the length of the road. That's fine. And after this, we only have 2 segments. That will be 1 segment and the second one. Actually, no. We only have 1 segment left, and that would be this one over here. You know what? I can do it straight away, because these access here, it's only for firefighters, not for anything else. So, they can construct this road. Can you construct it? No, you can't. I thought they can maybe come in through here, but no. They will do this by automation. As soon as either this road is done or this one here, they're gonna start dealing with this road. So this is gonna be done by the springtime. Yes. Should I set this up straight away? I don't know. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I could. Wow, this is beautiful. This is really good choice. I'm not sure who, because Mr. Moore was commenting the most about these planes. I'm not sure whose idea was this. I'm still thinking that it is Mr. Moore, and this was absolutely genius idea. I love it. This is the best thing ever in our republic. Better than helicopters. I don't care. I'm gonna say that. The little planes. We just need to find a purpose for them. Delivering food. I'm not really sure if I'm 100% on board with that, but delivering people to our future developments. For example, we're gonna need to create, for example, these nuclear industries here. I can easily have a couple of these planes delivering workers after all the materials are delivered. So for nuclear industries around here, I can easily have a small airstrip delivering specialists to work on the nuclear industries, processing plants and all of that stuff. I think that's a interesting idea. I don't want to say good idea, because I had many rarely good ones. But anyway, so that's it here. We're gonna go back to Koptigrad and we're gonna see what's happening with our expansion towards the clothing industry. I know that ideally, and I really want to do that, but like I said, we don't know when we're gonna finish this, so I will not make any promises. Kopti footpath. I will not make any promises. I would really like to do every city to produce something in the future. I will definitely try to do so, especially for the next map, which is 99% chosen to be the one that I forgot what's the name of. I'll remember. We're gonna discuss this. I'm gonna share some thoughts and some ideas with you guys in the comment section. Who is interested, just ping me in the comment section. I know Mr. Stats would like to hear, because he's not using Discord, but and I will fill you in on everything that's happening, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know, let's say next 2 weeks I will start the map. It could be in 3 days. I mean, like, it depends what happens, how my mood is and this kind of stuff. But anyway, I have no idea what the hell this... Oh, right, okay. I thought it was like a construct... Oh, Jesus. Oh, right. This is construction office. Yes, this is construction office for any future. I wanted to flatten the ground here. I don't even know what I wanted to build here. Nothing. I think it was just for leveling this area. I think also it was something about a road extension or something. But anyway, we have a construction office here that I'm not gonna touch at the moment. Okay, so let's start with a simple clothing, fabric and clothing industries. Mods. Why the hell not? So we need fabric industries. Let's see if we can connect them together. I have a little bit of different mindset these days because of you. Not these days, the last couple of months. It's because of you guys. You gave me a lot of ideas, and no, not you didn't give me ideas. You taught me stuff. You guys are true working persons, heroes, and I'm not being, I'm a little bit joking, but you guys helped me so much in the comment section. From OG, Moore, Stats, Whale Tier, Copti, 18 AM with his plastics exports, Aya, Steph, all of you, thank you so much. If I'm missing, JP, I cannot forget JP. I'm probably gonna miss somebody, and Manuel and the Red Star Legion, and thank you for everything. I think I can do this for hours now, of course. Dennis, I really apologize if I missed anybody. I'll do my best to fix this in the future. But we need the fabrics. For example, this is Mr. Statz's fabrics. Mr. Robs's fabrics production. Like I said, I'm the biggest fan of Mr. Robs. That's well known around here. So I will try to see what we're gonna need here. This is fabrics as well. 5.8. Whoa. Why does he have two 5.8 ton factories? So we have one 5.8 and we have the different one is 5.8. Okay, that's a weird one. So let's see. This one requires 23 tons, 23,057, and that's it. 23,057, and that's it. This one requires 23,057, and that's it. 115 workers and 115 workers. They're both the same. One is smaller, one is bigger. I'm gonna go for bigger one. I have no idea why. That's fine. I'm okay. We have space over here. Actually, we don't. Actually, we're not gonna build it here because it's close to the. It's close to there. We don't like there. Bigger one. This is smaller one. Let's go for bigger one. That would be this one over here. This is entrance is just gonna be for. Let's see how far you have to be. Let's be far. Let's be far. Let's not connect it to anything yet. We're just gonna plan it. Here we're gonna have storage facilities. What storage facility? I think one is enough. We're gonna go for Mr. Stats. Storage. We're gonna go for Mr. Robs. Jesus. Okay. Mr. Robs's storage facility. We have this 0.23 and no 0.57 and 23 tons. So I think this storage here will be enough for 10-day production. So we don't have to go overboard with this one. So it can be decently sized. So we can have this one right next to it. Okay, now we're gonna have to have some kind of potential. And it's gonna be fabrics. We can do this. Let's go like this. Fabrics, mods, storage. Let's go for a little bit bigger one. I have a plan. I have a dream. I have stuff. So we can do it like this. I will connect it later on. And then this storage facility can be connected, well, to itself, and also it can be connected to the clothing factory. Now let's see. Clothing factory. Clothing factory is right here. This one requires 2.7. That's a smaller one. Pause. What's our unpause? That's fine. What's our consumption of clothing? Let's see. Consumption of clothing is, that would be resources, citizen facilities. This year is 230 tons, and last year is 212 tons. So, and it's of course it's growing. I have a bad feeling about this. Is it 51? Are we dropping? It's winter, I know, but okay, it's still growing a little bit. Anyway, I'll check this right after I set this up. So we have simple industries here that is going to be fabric production, fabric input, fabric output, and then we're going to have clothing production. Clothing production, we have one And do we have a second factory? Did Mr. Stotts bless us with this? We don't need a second factory because we're consuming 200... Whoa, that's a huge one. We are consuming 200 tons of clothing a year, and this produces 700 tons. So this is plus the export. So this is more than enough for us for current and potentially future distribution. Okay. So if we build it like this, he will come. So this would be input, fabrics. Oh, we're gonna need stuff for this one too. You don't need only fabrics, right? You need, I forgot totally about this. You need only fabrics. Perfect. And then we need a road cargo station. Let's go for road cargo station. And can we do wonders here? I think we can. What do you guys think? Can we do wonders and actually connect all of... No, we don't have to do wonders here. Well, maybe we do. I was thinking of connecting this to all three at the same time, but I think that might be a rush, a little bit too dense. We can have 2 cargo stations, that's not a problem. Because I would like to put a storage for clothing as well. So let's go and build a big storage for clothing, about length of this factory and adjacent to it, connected to it. Right, the only thing I'm missing here is this factory. I would like to connect this factory to... No, that's it. I was thinking if we need to deliver fabrics here, if this fabric factory is not enough for whatever we need, what it is. But no, we're gonna need a different factory. It's just about. Anyway, that's it. We need a storage facility next to it. So storage facility will be... This one is big enough. Is it big enough? Are you big enough? Can you dig it? Yes, you can. Here we go. So we would have the 3rd factory over here. And we need a cargo station. Cargo station, I put it a little bit in behind the factories. First of all, I think they fit there. I mean, like, it kind of makes sense to put them there. On one hand. On the other hand, it's if we have any queues, that would be probably the perfect place to put it. But looks like this one is going to be a little bit different. I wanted to place it like this, but it's going to be road in the opposite. Does it matter? Yeah, why the hell not? Why the hell not? Let's do it. Let's put it in this direction, and let's make it squarish. Square all the way. Without any connections. I will manually make connections. Oh, question, guys. Some of you who know this, not who know this answer, who has opinion on this, let me know. Would it be better if I build these connections just a wee bit longer so machinery can fit here, so it would be made by automation? Or is this like something that even OCD people don't care about? So let me know in the comment section. Would you build... yeah, this looks feng shui. Would you build would you build it so short, or would you build it a little bit longer? Okay, this looks like a decently sized industrial area, and you know what? I'm pretty sure that I want to start construction of this. Well, at least the road here. This is a big road, and I can start on most of the factories and storage areas. 1, 2, 3, and potentially on 4. I can start straight away. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter where the entrance to the storage is. This one will be connected. Cargo station needs a road anyway, so I'm not gonna mess with that. We can start with this. Let's see how Kopti is doing. Kopti industrial areas here. They're full. Everybody's parked. Nobody's doing anything. Everybody's doing an F all. So they're doing nothing. Right, so let's try to do this and this and this. And what about this? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, crap. You're kidding me. Oh boy. Kopti Road. Right. Kopti footpath. I thought that was finished. It looked like it was finished. Okay, my bad. Okay, so this is not gonna be... We're not gonna start on this today. Well, there's always a stupid thing I can do, and I always do it. And I will do it this time as well. You can do this. You can always build bypasses. Stop it. Build bypasses of your roads, and then just connect it to... Oh, crap. You can always connect it like this. It's like even this is not finished. Come on, Kopti footpath. Copty footpath. Ooh, I know. Let's finish some of the roads with helicopters, can we? I know some of you are going to be extremely excited about this. Copty helicopter construction. Off you go, sir. Another one, so 2 of them. They need electrical components, steel and people. Koptigrad industrial area being built by Kopti's favorite transportation mode. They are already away. Oh yeah, look at these. Look at these bad boys. Right, coffee time. Actually, I missed them. Where did they go? Oh. Oh, right, my mechanical... mechanisms. That's fine, perfect. There we go. I hope I made some of you happy. I hope I made some of you sad. I really don't hope that you made anybody sad. Steel here. Steel, Copty... Copty 1, Copty bus. Copty bus needs to finish this, and then we're gonna have access to the road for the police academy. And then we have, what do we have here? I wanted to build, right. I wanted to still start on this, where the hell am I? What? Okay, here we go. Go away. I know, you remember highway and the snapping thing? If you go here, there's a lesson you must learn. When the fire starts to burn, there's a lesson you must learn. Something, then you'll see, you'll avoid catastrophe. Copty 1 and Copty 2. Copty 2 and Copty 1. Here we go. Copty 2. Let's see how many people required mechanisms are required. They say 1, so let's go with 1. How many mechanisms here? 3, so let's go for this one as well. Okay, shut it off. And then open this one. We have how many mechanisms? 6. But doesn't matter, I'll still put it on 2 different construction sites. There we go. The road needs to be finished first, unfortunately. Ooh, I have an idea. This is a long road, isn't it? Let's start on road as well. I can assign it both of these constructions, so we have Copty Road. Okay, perfect. They found themselves. There we go. I hope some of you are happy now. Copty requires to finish the finishing of this road. Helicopters to speed up the industrial zone construction will finish the road. I'll see. Maybe I'm gonna put them for other stuff as well. There's only 2 construction sites that the Copty helicopter will be working on. Only these 2 roads, because the rest of the roads here should have an access. Right, components. That means footpath, Copty footpath, go. And then here again it's Copty footpath. We don't need a road assigned here because everything is already delivered. What about this? Copty... Can anybody here? Oh, you can. Copty Copty bus here, because I already put a footpath on several, and I could have assigned them here as well. Doesn't matter. I'm happy with this. What's with this one? Copty road, Copty footpath. Everything is here. Everybody's here, and they're actually building it. It's gonna be done in seconds. -13. Population is 50. I forgot what was the previous one, but I'm not. Okay, that's a weird one. December, let's go for last, let's say, couple of months. Births, deaths. Okay, we are growing, but is this the fast? Yeah, we're slightly growing. Yeah, it's not only winter, because I took it from April. Probably I'm gonna go with a round robin and check all our cities how they're doing. So we have Markusovo over here real quickly. Markusovo, how you doing? Almost 100%. And then we have Statsovo over here, almost 100%. Perfect. Galask, I don't even know why I'm checking these towns. These are actually proper eye candies. Oh, not ideal. What's the problem? Happiness overall. Food a little bit. So what's with food? There's no food. Goods are missing. Why are goods missing? Pause this. Food. Food is missing. Why is food missing? Not enough workers. That's not understandable. I wanted to say that was understandable. We need more workers here. I'll increase number of workers over here, but that's not going to change anything. Number of workers here, I'll increase those as well. So the storage crops are not a problem. It's production of food that is a problem. So we need more workers working in food production, and this is slightly troubling. Slightly. It's December 20th, so let's go for pausing, and let's see citizen facility consumption. Food this year was 6,600 tons. Going back, overall production, food, 6,500. Whoa, Puerto Rico. I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy in this. I have no idea where it comes from, but we should be solving this. So we have 6,000. This is 30 tons a day and 10 tons a day. That's 40 tons a day. What's our optimal productivity? Optimal productivity, well, maximum productivity would be 4 times 3. 1,200? Oh, sorry, 12,000 tons a year. So we have 40 tons of food a day. 40 tons of food a day times 300 days. I know 365, but 300 times 40, that would be 1,200. No? Yeah, it's 12,000. Okay, so we have production capacity for this. It's again the old painful thing with Galaska, where we want to keep it small. We want to keep it small. It's not like we cannot grow it, or we just like to keep it small as it is. But the industries around them, they require many more workers. So let's go quick math here. So we have 2,900 workers in Galaska. So that's just under 3,000. Now, how much do we need? 250 plus 100, 350, and then we have 100 over here, 100 over here, slaughterhouse around 100, 1, 2, 300 plus those 350, that would be 650. These are not doing anything. We have a little bit of a quarry here, which we're gonna probably remove soon, but let's not talk about that. And a little bit of, that's it, 300 and 350. That's this should be sustainable. Oh, alcohol production, that's another nothing. And locals working in the shops and stuff. Interesting. So for these two industries, meat and food, for a city, for a country or a region of 50,000, you will need a city to supply meat and food the city size of Galaska and a little bit more. So 5,000 people to feed with meat and food 50,000 people, so 10 times. One person feeds 10. That's interesting. I think in a modern world, our documentary Food Incorporated, it's something about how we're growing our food in the world, but anyway, I think it's mostly in the United States, but still, let's call it a world. It's one farmer feeds 26 people, something, 100 and something people. So we are not efficient enough. But by the way, we don't have farmers here, so electricity problem, really? Here? Whoa, no power supply. Let's see what's happening. I think we need to have access workers anyway here. And this is one of the challenges that will be... This is one of the things that will be probably the most challenging to resolve. The power system of Galask. This is like New York subway. Anything was available there. Whatever is available, whatever rocks your boat, it was there. Like these pillars, that pillars, no underground cables going everywhere. Electricity supply for our railroad grid, everything was going through there. So, but I think I have an idea how I can do this. Redo the whole power grid of Galaska. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like this because it's romantic. You know, we do have underground cables, but we have our overground cables, but there's an easy-ish way of doing it. Galask has a redundancy of power, so power from Galask goes in two directions. So I can just cut one of these directions, that would be over here, for example, and just create a new power supply for the whole city. So by power supply, I mean one of these bad boys over here. But that would be the third or fourth time me doing already, and I think JP would have a stroke if I do this for a third or fourth time, so I might not do it. So what we would do here is build one of these. Where is it? Is it this one? No, these are combs. These guys. So I would build one of these guys over here. They are quite expensive. They don't have to be here. We can do it in this direction as well. We can do it over here. So build one of these bad boys just on the outskirts of Galask, like let's say here, and then connect it to a power grid that is redundant, so we can have the whole new power system from this power plant as well, which is not working ideally. This is the problem, because some of these industries are actually supplied by people from here, and lower unemployment we have, more problems we have. Okay, now it's 200, but let me see what's happening with the Galask in general. Satisfaction is so-so, unemployment is a little bit higher. Food wise, they are, yeah, some of them are complaining about food. We should probably address this. Well, by increasing production, that's definitely the best way to go about it. And production is being increased, so we have something. But again, more people would be needed to work these industries. Yeah. Probably I should phase out something like power plant or something, but you guys were totally pro us having the power plant here, and heating plant is a different story. But anyway, this would be probably something I would do in order to fix the electrical system here. So remove absolutely everything, but before that you need to provide them with new stuff. So we would have two systems, one of them for one of the systems here for the population, and the other one would be for industry. So I would build another. Actually, you know what? No, it probably would be best to put it here close to the industries. But this would be also the rebuilding of the whole initial setup, initial industries over here. I would be demolishing all of these industries, almost everything, and we would have a lot of clear space here as well. Maybe I would do this even before I do anything with the expansion of Galask. But anyway, that would be the whole. I would love this. I would really enjoy this. I love this, you know, with all the problems, and then reading the comments of you guys having strokes, me doing a dumb stuff. That would give me additional pleasure. I hope the joke was taken. That my joke was okay. I'll shut up now. That's it. I'll actually permanently shut up, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section hidden, and if you want to support the channel, you have description of the video. Have a nice Friday, guys. Oh, happy Friday. See you in the next one. Bye bye.